Hey, 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 collective. So, I don't know why it feels like a retrograde, but I have been going through it. Okay. And I will be taking a leave of absence and I'll be back in a week, FYI. But I do want to post these messages beforehand because I feel like they're quite vital for me to just wait like for a week, even though they could be future based or in this present moment. I just felt this urge to like, let me just get them out beforehand. So whoever's listening will get the encouragement during the time of the wait. Okay. Um, okay. So the first one is in relation to African deity called Oya. Okay. So I don't know if it's in your favor or not. You guys already know my belief system. I don't judge anyone's belief system. Um, because this is the thing. I just saw on my Instagram as of today that you can utilize anything for good or bad. Okay, whether you're religious or spiritual. And I know there's a lot of preconception about things that are not based on religion. I understand that. Okay. But I also understand the demonization of traditional belief systems, pre, pre religion. So it's the message I got, and I'm going to leave my own thoughts about this, is oh, yeah. Okay. Um, I looked it up online because even if my skin color is the way it is, I don't know much about African deities except for like Oshun and Yamaya, what they represent. So we got Oya again. Sorry for being repetitive, but she is symbolic for, or yeah, she symbolic and kind of handles like anything in relation to storms, winds, last breaths. Okay, so like when you're in limbo, transitioning from life to death. Okay, rebirths, change, lightning bolt to be specific. Online, um, there was this saying that she is symbolic of a lightning bolt. Okay, like figure wise. And last but not least, she is a gatekeeper of cemetery. So anything that has to do with the afterlife and so on, she kind of handles that. And she's also symbolic for dark purple and red in terms of colors. Okay, so you might be attracted to that or interested in this. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but that is a message for somebody. Like, I will tell you this: I feel like whoever is linked to this deity here, um, when thing doesn't, I guess this is a part of the spirit team. So if thing doesn't go in your way, somebody could actually pass away. Okay, or you have the authority to kind of like, I don't know, mess with the weather or something of this nature. So, or somebody is affiliated with this deity and something of this nature happens in your environment, is it or vice versa? But that's the message. I will pull a card from my Angel Orca deck. So let's see here. So whoever is interested, or the go-to advice here is go for it, but it was in reverse. So maybe not. Like I said, I have my own personal thoughts, but maybe you're interested in kind of going in that direction, and your message here is based on one of my oracle decks is um, don't go for it. Okay. Um, okay. I don't know what it is though. It could be in relation to that. Outside of it, then you kind of be asking for an answer, and maybe it's like it's a no, don't do it. Or no, I think that's pretty much it. All right. So we're gonna continue to the next message, number two. Now, when it comes to children, it's a sensitive topic for me to talk about. Okay, of all the things that I can tune into based on my gifts, this is one of the things I'm a bit, um, because you guys know my messages is pretty all over the place globally, mixture of things, light and dark, living and dead, um, spiritually and not. So for me personally, when it comes to children, it's a it's a different caliber. Okay, so the message I got here is anyone that's missing kids. Okay, right now. So this is something I was tuning into in the spirit world when dream channelings. Okay, this is what you will refer to as dream channelings when it comes to my messages here. Just to simplify it, and anyone that has missing children from the ages of 7, 8, 9, like small children, even 7, 8, 9, as well as 5, okay, they're going to be, I hope they're going to be found, okay, because I saw two children wandering in, in the forest, okay, in the woods, and it felt kind of like outdated. I don't know if you experienced being lost with your sibling at a young age, okay? Because there was a period of time in different parts of the world where a lot of children got missing, okay? 80s, 90s, if you know, you know. This is not just something that took place in America or Canada, like what's, the norm for a lot of people when they see the news. But a lot of children, there was a season they just went missing, okay? Abduction, kidnapping, just crazy stuff. And I tell you this, it's a difficult thing to process because at least if you have lost somebody to the afterlife, right? At least you know where they're at in a sense. But to not physically be aware of somebody, your children in this case, by knowing that they're alive, but you don't know what the heck is going on with them or what they've been through, is horrifying. Knowing the fact that you can always be in contact, but you don't have access to them, but you know that they're alive. Like, yeah, I don't know. Um, I hope that they will be found. The thing is, I'm not 100% sure if they will, but I'm hoping the fact that I saw what I saw, unless you're the one that experienced this when you were young, that there is justice. I do believe justice always comes through, even if it takes like an eternity. Um, but maybe not everybody loves to see it. But I do believe that justice will always come through in one way or another. I will say this though, after the OYA message that I was tuning into based on my gifts during the dream channeling moment here, that is when I was seeing what I saw when it comes to those kids. Okay, so I don't know I don't know, but it doesn't feel the way I was tuning into this message. It made me feel some type of way. So, okay. All right. If it was you when you were a kid, you were found. But if it's in this present time, I'm not 100% sure. And if they will be found, I'm not sure if they will be living. I do believe it's linked to the first message in some way or form, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next message. I do believe there's a link towards this. Might all feels very parallel-ish. Okay. But I got onegaishimasu, which is basically thank you very much in a humble way in Japanese. So I don't know if the children are Japanese. The way I saw the children, they looked what they say in America black. So like I don't feel like color in the spirit world place too much. I should place too much of a focus on that because it's all about the frequency. I'm just kind of viewing it in a way where it will make sense in my human mind. Okay. Um, but yeah, I just somebody's very grateful. It could just be that you're grateful for this message that you're hearing, or hopefully is the fact that they will be found. I don't know what state, but you'll be grateful nonetheless that you got some peace, you got some revelation out of finding them, no matter how it looks, or hearing this message about finding these kids. Okay. I also want to say that when I got this message, I woke up in a cold sweat. There are some messages I get, I'm like, it's part with the job. It comes with the territory. But this was something. I will say that. Okay. Um, and that's why I'm going on a break. No, but like, no, not really. That's not what I'm going on a break. It's just other stuff. But yeah, message number two, all of this in combination, I feel like your spirit team, God, is trying to tell you to relax, calm down. I don't know if I sound frantic to you guys, but maybe, I mean, in hindsight, it does make sense if you're frantic about the fact that you haven't seen your kids that are missing, you went missing, and trauma around that. But relax, things are going to turn out in your favor. And that's always my belief system, but that's also message number two. And I was also tuning into this specifically. It could be in relation to the kids or you went missing. Um, a cold case could have happened, okay? But someone is very stressed about a case being closed. Okay, so I don't know if they was trying to close a case on the children, on you when you were a kid. Um, you could have gotten a revelation here, and they were very adamant on like closing a case in relation to you, FYI, in relation to children. Okay, but I also feel like you're gonna get justice. Okay, no matter how it turns out, it's justice. You know the truth. Okay, so leave in somewhat peace with that. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the next message. Again, I'm not quite sure if it correlates, but somebody's very upset that they're going to jail and they know it. Okay. Um, and before I press play, I was tuning into a group of people that was say at first I thought it was just one person, but as of today, there was this group of people that was literally saying that the way we're going to jail, so they know that they have done wrong. They literally said the way we are going to jail. So it's more than one people that is responsible for something. Okay, it could be quote unquote the children thing or something else, but those group of people are heading to jail and they know it. There is no denying that. And these are the karmic people. Uh, I will say this though, I do hope and in my heart that it's linked to wherever was responsible for the missing children, whether it was a cold case, your case, the fact that, you know, an arrest is going to take place makes me so happy. Okay, I know it doesn't justify if, you know, somebody's not alive, but it's justice of some sorts. Okay, let's continue. Um, I feel like that concludes the dark messages. The dark messages. Yeah, that part. And now we're gonna go into a little bit more love and light. Okay. I think it's good if I do the bad first and then go into the good to just get it out. Okay. Message number on the light side. There's money coming in. Okay. Um, like financial abundance. So expect that. It also helps if you have seen 888. I know a lot of people cannot trust my intuition on uh, what's to say so. I appreciate it, but it's also good to use your own discernment as well. If you know that you put in the work, if you know that you're expecting money, use this as a confirmation. All my readings, okay, not just this, all my readings. But yeah, money is coming in. 888 is symbolic for that. Okay. And then we also got three 355, and that is symbolic for all changes are happening for a reason. Just stay positive. Okay. Um, all changes are happening for a reason. Just stay positive. Um, and it could be in relation to anything, but I feel like it has to do with like manifestation. But you know, changes to change, whether it's good or bad, it's happening for a reason. So, universe, the spirit team, I am just encouraging you to stay positive. I know I need to. So, that is that in terms of the numbers. And then we got what I would like to call an automatic writing, a channeled message. You'll see them in the format of a message from a person, automatic writing on my channel. So this is kind of like one of these. I will not go into details because I usually do a card-based reading on those messages. So I'm just going to read the title, and you will hear from me in video format about this message. Let's see here. Because I will be taking a break. I will come back for this message. I will let you guys know on the, let's see, 22nd or 23rd. Okay. Yeah, about a week or so. Okay. Or less than a week. But yeah, of May. Okay. So the insight is, let's see here. Whenever it's over, I will come home to you. Okay, so that is from whomever you're thinking of, okay, dealing with. Their message to you is, whenever it's over, I will come home to you. And it's so beautiful. This one I got today, of today, of today, of today. Okay, when I was out and meditating. If you have seen me out and about, hello. But yeah, let's see here. We have more messages. And that one, you will hear about that in detail on the 22nd or 3rd, okay? During that time frame, okay? Um, and then we also got, um, let's see here. For some specific, yeah, from a soulmate, because I just wrote down when it comes to this message, a message from your person, romance. Okay, so I guess whenever I do a message from your person, um, this is not like an automatic writing, but whenever I do one, and again, I will come back on the 23rd. For one of those, like I do like five a day, give or take. But the music channelings, and if I mention anything romantic, this person or is going through a change right now, and something is changing, or they want you to change. A romantic person wants you to change, or they're going through a change right now. Okay. So again, obviously during that time frame when I come back, if I say it's a romantic person, no. If I add this, you will resonate because I'm already mentioning it as of today. Okay. Um, and last but not least, whoever has cancer, you will beat it. Okay, you will overcome it. That is the message I got for whoever's going through that. You guys know my messages are really a plethora of things. So that's why I always say, please take what resonates. Um, and stay strong. Stay positive. Okay, let me be typical. Stay positive because yeah, the journey of life it's something. It has its trials indeed. I can attest to that, but we have to like move forward because there's no other choice but to move forward. Okay. With that being said, thank you so much for listening. And you know what? I also want to say a huge thank you for anyone that has joined and subscribed, like on some real stuff. One thing about me, I'm so self conscious. So I had a moment where I kind of just choose to listen to a few of my readings. And even though I know I'm the truth and I get messages from the divine, the way I'm so self conscious about how I pronounce things and articulate and judge myself because of my English or so, like, I know I'm being guided to not go in that direction, but sometimes I feel like I had a moment feeling like I don't know why people are like watching or subscribing. Um, Because it doesn't sound like everybody else, and it's not the same thing. And the Arctic, like I'm very hard on myself. That's what it is. Uh, like I said, I've been going through it a bit, like overall of this. So I think that's why I'm like taking a break. But um, there are some things where it's like if I were to um, see other YouTubers, I'm kind of like, oh my god, my English is horrible. My articulation is horrible, and I don't get it, but like I guess you guys do, and that's why you're joining, and that's why you're liking it and commenting. Because I don't know, but it's not for me to get. It's for you to understand, collective. So I'm just gonna stop being in this energy because I've had moments where it's like even if the message is like 10-10 accurately through my guidance. It's not the message in itself. It's more so how I deliver it, like in terms of like my speech. Um, and that little thing makes me feel like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't do this because it's not as efficient as everybody else. And oh my God, I know I shouldn't be in this energy. You know what? See you guys in a week, okay? Uh, yeah, okay.